Fulton Steamer basketball is on the air live from Stan Borgman Court here at Fulton High School. It is a cross-division matchup here tonight in the Northwest Upstate Illini Conference, as tonight the Fulton Steamers will play host to the Lena Winslow Panthers. How you doing, everybody? Robert Bertram live from Stan Borgman Court here at Fulton High School. Glad to have you aboard wherever you're tuning in our telecast tonight, whether you're up in Lena, of course in Fulton, across the river in Iowa, down in Missouri, Tennessee, Florida, elsewhere across the country. Again, glad to have you aboard for our telecast here this evening. Well, these two teams are heading opposite directions thus far. The Lewin Panthers come into the contest tonight with a record of 7 wins and 3 losses. They have won 4 of their last 6 ball games heading into this matchup tonight against the Fulton Steamers. They, of course, are in the NUIC North, where they currently are tied for first place at 3-0. The Panthers, under the direction of second-year head coach Mark Blakely, he has a record of 28 wins and 13 losses. Offensively, Lee Wynn comes in averaging nearly 54.5 points per game. Defensively, the Panthers giving up an average of just over 38 points per game. Now, the Fulton Steamers, just opposite of Lena Winslow, they come in having dropped 4 of their last 6 ball games. The Steamers currently stand at 0-2 in the Southern Division of the NUIC. Overall, the Steamers with just 5 wins and 10 losses. Offensively, Fulton comes in averaging just under 48 points per game. Defensively, the Steamers giving up an average of just over 53 points per game. Jacob Voss is the leading scorer for the Steamers. He's averaging just under 13.5 points per game. Landon Liu also averaging double figures. He's averaging nearly 13 points per game. Jace Bielenberg averaging 7 points a game. D'Angelo Dodd, the freshman, averaging 6.5 a ball game. And Owen Van Zuden, the 5th leading scorer, he is averaging just over 6 points per game. The Steamers, of course, under the direction of 13th year head coach R.J. Coffey. He has a record of 244 wins and 143 losses as head coach of the Steamers. Now, last year up in Lena, it was the Panthers defeating the Steamers 56-39. In fact, Lena Winslow has won 2 of the last 3 meetings with the Fulton Steamers. The last Fulton victory over Lena Winslow was in 2023 here at Stan Borgman Court when the Steamers prevailed 38-34. This is the 3rd and final game of the day here at Fulton High School. The freshmen got things started at 4:30, and it was Lena Winslow downing Fulton 45-34. In the JV game, it was Lena Winslow defeating Fulton 64-32. And now we're going to get our national anthem, and then we will have the introductions of tonight's starting lineups. All right, so there you have our national anthem. As we're set for the introductions of the starting lineups tonight. Sit back and enjoy this one. It's a cross-division rival of the Northwest Upstate Illini Conference. The Lena Winslow Panthers in their traveling black uniforms with the gold and white numerals and trim. Again, under the direction of second-year head coach Mark Blakely. For the Lee Win Panthers, their lineup tonight looks like this. At a forward spot, it'll be number 1, Miles Mann, a senior. At a guard spot, it'll be number 10, Cash Lessman, a senior. Also, it's Aiden Wild, a senior. 25, Kobe Kearns, a senior. And number 45, Brady White, a senior. So a senior-dominated starting 5 for the Lee Win Panthers. Again, coming in with a record of 7-3 on the season are the Lee Win Panthers. They are winners in 4 of their last 6 ball games heading into this matchup tonight with the Fulton Steamers. As is tradition here at Fulton High School, the lights go down, the video board lights up with Fulton Steamer boys basketball highlights. And then we'll get to the Steamers starting lineup here tonight against the Lee Win Panthers. Again, Lena Winslow won the freshman game over Fulton. They won the JV game over Fulton. And now we're set for the varsity contest tonight from Stan Borgman Court. For the Steamers starting lineup, here we go. It'll be number 1, Braden Myers, the 5'11 senior at a guard spot. Also, it'll be number 2, D'Angelo Dodd, the 6'1 freshman. In the middle for the Steamers, it'll be number 10, Landon Liu, the 6'4 senior. The forwards, Jacob Voss, a 6'2 senior. And the final spot goes to Owen Van Zuten, the 5'8 junior. So the starting 5 tonight for the 5-10 Fulton Steamers and 13th year head coach R.J. Coffey will consist of 3 seniors, 1 junior, and 1 freshman. So here we go. Set to get one underway, and we are underway. Lena Winslow wins the tip. Out front with the ball is Wild. Near side works it to Kearns. Cross court now to White. White with the ball back on the near side to Kobe Kearns. As they work the perimeter, now they force it inside. Mann shot up the glass and in. Miles Mann gives Lena Winslow an early 2-0 lead. Steamers with the basketball. Far side, Owen Van Zuten back to Voss. Near side to Myers. Back to Voss. Left side, Owen Van Zuten in the corner. Off to D'Angelo Dodd. Back to Van Zuten. Deep 3, left side, no good. Kicks out. Rebound Dodd, back out to Voss. His 3 on the way, no good, off the back of the iron. And Fulton's going to come up with a basketball. So the Steamers with a basketball. They'll inbounds far side of the floor in their offensive zone. We've played a minute here in the opening quarter. 2-0 Lena Winslow. Steamers trying to snap a 2-game losing skid. They've dropped 4 of their last 6. Lena Winslow's won 4 of their last 6. Traveling on D'Angelo Dodd as he hit the floor. And a turnover gives it back to Lena Winslow with the Panthers up 2-0. Lessman with the ball on the near side for the Panthers. Gives it off to Mann. Near side to Kearns. Down low on the baseline to Wild. Back in the corner, 3 on the way. It's up and good by Kobe Kearns. And Lena Winslow out to a quick 5-0 lead. Fulton with a basketball. Down 5. Lou in the corner. Back to Voss. His 3 on the way, partially blocked. And we'll head the other direction. Lena Winslow with the ball. Mann out front. 3 on the way by Kearns. He's hit 2 in a row. And just like that, Lena Winslow is raced out to an 8-0 lead. Forcing head coach R.J. Coffey to use a 30-second timeout as Lena Winslow has jumped out to an 8-0 lead. A couple big three-point baskets by Kobe Kearns. And Lena Winslow with an 8-0 lead to start the ball game. We played nearly 2 minutes, and it's been all Lena Winslow thus far. So Fulton with the basketball, length of the floor to go. Far side, Owen Van Zuden to Voss. Underneath, Landon Liu. Free shot, good. Steamers on the board. Courtesy of Landon Liu. It's 8-2, Lena Winslow. Panthers with the basketball. Wild gets it down low. Shot by Kearns, too strong. Rebound is up, no good by Brady White, but he's fouled and should have a couple free throws coming up. Foul going to be whistled on D'Angelo Dodd, his first. First on the Steamers in the quarter. And 2 free throws coming up for the senior Brady White. First one in the air, rattles around and settles in. He'll have one more coming here. And a chance to extend the lead back to 8 for the Panthers, and he does. So White hits 2 free throws, and it's 10-2, Lena Winslow. Fulton with the basketball, and they turn it over. Panthers with the basketball, Lessman. Near side to Kearns. Kearns driving the baseline, cut off there, gives it inside, nothing there, back out front. Open 3 on the way, short off the front of the rim. And on the rebound, we're going to get a whistle and a foul. That foul against Miles Mann, his first. First on Lena Winslow. Jace Bielenberg in the game for the Steamers. Coming out will be Braden Myers. So Fulton basketball trailing 10-2. So we approach the 5-minute mark here in the opening quarter. 1-3-1 zone applied. Bielenberg to Dodd to Voss. 3 on the way. Got it. Jacob Voss with a big 3-point basket. It's 10-5. Steamers within 5. Panthers with the ball on the near side. Brady White picks up the dribble, swings it out to Mann. On the right side to Lessman. Down in the corner to Kearns. Kearns back to Lessman. Out front to Wild. Right side Kearns. Deep 3, up good. Kobe Kearns' third three-point basket. Obviously, he can shoot it. Steamers better recognize that. 13-5. D'Angelo Dodd. He's going to throw the ball away. Lee Wynn with the ball and the Steamer turnover. So we're just about halfway through the opening quarter. Panthers by 8. Kearns right side. Kicks it near side to White. On the baseline now to Wild. Back to White. Now top of the key it goes to Lessman. Right side Kearns. Back to Lessman between the circles. 3:48 to play in the quarter. Mann has it. Right side Kearns, another three. This one is up, no good. And the rebound to Fulton. Steamers with a basketball. D'Angelo Dodd. Left side to Jace Bielenberg. Bielenberg tries to drive the baseline, and he's held in foul. That foul going to be whistled on Lessman of the Panthers, his first. Second team foul in the quarter. In the lineup now will be number 0, Luke Madigan, the senior, for Lena Winslow. Voss with a basketball on the near side to Bielenberg. Bielenberg lobs it cross court. D'Angelo Dodd works his way to the basket. Nice move, lays it in with a left hand. 13-7. Lee Wynn, 3:10 to play in the quarter. Near side with the ball is Kearns. Or rather, this is White. White's going to try the three and drain it. The fourth three-point basket made by Lena Winslow. And they have their biggest lead of the game right now at 9. 2:50 to play in the quarter. Now the Steamers throw the ball away. Lena Winslow down low, shot good. Brady White, he has 7. And just like that, Lena Winslow's opened up an 11-point lead at 18-7, leading to a Fulton timeout. It is a full timeout as well. So we'll step aside, come back with more from Stan Borgman Court after this timeout.
Things that made me nervous the first time and even the second time, and that is buying or financing a home. It makes me happy to be able to help them be more comfortable in that process. And that's generally the case. By the time we get to closing, everybody's pretty comfortable with the situation and the financing options they have.
All right, welcome back to Stan Borgman Court. 2:43 to play. Here in quarter number 1, it's 18-7. Lena Winslow racing out to the big lead. Steamers with the basketball. Bielenberg drives, floats the runner up, no good. Mann comes up with a rebound for the Panthers. Madigan back out front now, they work it. And the ball going to go out of bounds to Fulton. Set, it's off the leg of Lena Winslow. So the Steamers have the basketball. Trailing 18-7, 2:14 left here, quarter number 1. Now in the lineup, Kane Albright, a senior for the Lee Wynn Panthers. And now the ball's going to be turned over by the Steamers. Lena Winslow with the basketball. Leading 18-7, 1:50 left here in the opening quarter. White called for traveling. Turnover on the Panthers. Steamers have it back. Lena Winslow's knocked in 4 3-point baskets here in the opening quarter to blow the game open by 11. Steamers with a basketball. And now the Steamers are going to turn it over once again. Norman, who just checked into the game, turns the ball over. Foul on the Steamers. Owen Van Zuten is first. Second team foul. So Lee Wynn with the basketball, leading by 11. 1:30 to play here in the opening quarter. Right side, Albright. Gives it off to Wild. Near side to Lessman. Lessman with the ball out front. Here's a three on the way. Up and good by Madigan. The 5th 3-point basket made. And it's a 2-touchdown lead for the Lee Wynn Panthers at 21-7. Fulton basketball, they'll inbounds under their basket. 1:03 to play here in the opening quarter. Cooper Gilbertson in the game now for Lena Winslow. Lessman comes out. Again, this is a senior-dominated Lee Wynn team. And it's shown here in this opening quarter. Lou, left corner for three, up no good. Rebound, Voss up and in. Jacob Voss on the Lou miss. Jacob with 5 and 21-9. Put an end to the 8-0 run by the Lee Wynn Panthers. Now the ball stolen away. Jacob Voss with a steal. Layup, no. Missed the layup. Lena Winslow with the ball. 25 seconds to play in the quarter. And the Panthers leading 21-9. See, they work for the final shot. And it's going to be stolen away. Owen Van Zuten with a steal. And he is going to be fouled on the floor before the shot. Foul going to be whistled on Gilbertson, his first. Team foul number 3 on the Panthers in the quarter. And the Steamers will inbounds under their basket with 13.6 to play here in the opening quarter. 21-9, and they throw it away on the inbounds. And then we'll get a traveling call on Brady White. So the Steamers again will try to get it inbounds under their basket. Down 12. 11.8 to play in the quarter. Myers with it left side. 10 seconds to play. Dodd has it. 7, 6, 5. Myers. Van Zuten. 3 seconds. 2, 1. Myers floats a 3. It's short of the mark, and that's the quarter. So at the end of one quarter of play, our score, it's Lena Winslow 21, Fulton 9. We'll come back with a second quarter at Stan Borgman Court following this timeout.
In the morning to the time I go home at night, I'm helping people, and they're doing things that made me nervous the first time and even the second time, and that is buying or financing a home. It makes me happy to be able to help them be more comfortable in that process, and that's generally the case. By the time we get to closing, everybody's pretty comfortable with this.
Robert Bertram back here in Stan Borgman Court, one quarter in the books, and it's Lena Winslow with a 21-9 lead on the Fulton Steamers as we get quarter number 2 underway. Here's D'Angelo Dodd. Strong move. Shot is no good. And we'll head the other direction. Lena Winslow with the basketball. Man Out front to Lessman. Lessman brings it on the near side. Bounce pass, Kearns. Tries to lob it inside. Good defense by the Steamers. They force a turnover. Myers back to Voss. Near side to Dodd. Dodd open for three. It's up and no good. He's fouled and should have 3 free throws coming. Oh, I think they're going to say it was after the shot. The foul on Wild is first. They're going to say it was not a shooting foul. So it will be Fulton basketball. Not a shooting foul. Van Zuten with the basketball. Top of the key, Myers. Near side to Dodd. Dodd tries to drive the lane, and he's going to be fouled. Foul whistled on Aiden Wild. That'll be his second. Steamers will inbounds under their basket, down 12 here in the second quarter. Again, Fulton comes in having dropped 4 of their last 6 ball games. Sitting at 5-10 heading into this game tonight. Landed Lou for 3, no good off the back of the iron. Rebound Myers. Nice little reverse layup, but he missed it. And it's Lee Wynn basketball. 6:50 to play here in quarter number 2. White with the ball on the near side. Top of the key. Now they work it right side to Lessman on the wing. Lessman puts the ball on the floor, swings it to White. And we're going to get underneath. A 3-second violation on Lena Winslow. The Panthers will turn it over to the Steamers. Myers is out. Tate Norman in. 6:37 to play in the half. (21-9). Lena Winslow. Fulton with the basketball. Panthers, senior-dominated team. They come in at 7-3. Winners in 4 of their last 6. 3-point shot by Dodd, no good. And we'll head the other direction. 1 and done for the Steamers. Panthers with the ball. Mann, he got away with a travel. Nope, he did not. That is traveling on Miles Mann. So the Steamers get the ball back. And in the ball game now is Caden Gakey for the first time for the Lee Wynn Panthers. Inside, nice move by Landon Liu. He missed it. Rebound, though, is put up and in by D'Angelo Dodd. Dodd on the Liu miss. 21-11. 5:50 to play before halftime. Ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Steamers. So the Panthers will inbounds under their basket. Leading by 10. White lobs it out. Madigan. Now Lessman has the ball. Bounce pass to Mann at the free throw line. Back to Lessman. He'll square a 3 up. It's too strong. Rebound inside. Good. Count it by Miles Mann. He's fouled and will have a shot at a 3-point play. Foul against Landon Liu is first. Miles Mann at the free throw line. Free throw is good. He converts the 3-point play the old-fashioned way. 24-11. And now the Steamers turn the ball over once again. Here's a layup by Mann. It's good. Mann with 7. And Lena Winslow with his biggest lead of the ball game right now at 15. 5:13 to play before halftime. Steamers will inbounds in front of the Panther bench. Bielenberg and Tate Norman coming in for the Steamers. D'Angelo Dodd will come out. Nope, Bielenberg's going to stay on the bench. Just made the one-player substitution. Tate Norman is in for D'Angelo Dodd. 5 minutes to play before halftime, and the Steamers need some points. Norman shot for three, good. Tate Norman knocks in a three ball. His fourth three-point basket made on the season. 26-14 Panthers. 4:48 to play, ball stolen away. Myers with a steal, layup, good. Braden Myers with the steal in the basket. And just like that, the Steamers have cut the deficit down to 10 with 4:40 to play. And it's going to be a full timeout, Lena Winslow. So we'll take a timeout as well. 4:40 to play before halftime. Steamers within 10. Back with more after this timeout.
From the moment I walk in the morning to the time I go home at night, I'm helping people. And they're doing things that made me nervous the first time and even the second time, and that is buying or financing a home. It makes me happy to be able to help them be more comfortable in that process. And that's generally the case. By the time we get to closing, everybody's pretty comfortable with the situation and the financing options they have.
Robert Bertram back here, Stan Borgman Court. NUIC basketball tonight, cross-division matchup between Fulton and Lena Winslow. And the Panthers lead it 26-16. They opened up a 15-point lead at 26-11. But right now, it's a 4-0 run, and now the Panthers turn it over, and we're going to get a foul on Lena Winslow. That'll be whistled on Lessman, his second. And it will be Fulton basketball. Chance to get closer. Steamers within 10. Myers with the basketball. To Voss. Near side, Van Zuten for three. It's up and short. Lou with a rebound. And the foul going to be whistled on the Panthers. Cash Lessman, his third. And he's going to have to come out of the ball game for Lena Winslow. Voss with the ball, right side. Van Zuten, three on the way. This one is short by Owen, and then we're going to get a foul. That foul on Owen Van Zuten is second. Team's second foul in the quarter. Dodd back in for the Steamers. Van Zuten comes out, and now Lena Winslow will throw it away. Steamers with the ball. Voss stops, pops, leaves it short out the front of the rim. Steamers have had some opportunities to cut that deficit down further, but they're missing shots. They force turnovers, but can't capitalize. Here's a three by Kearns, up and good. Kearns is in his zone. He's knocked in his fourth three-point basket. 29-16. Lena Winslow. 3:28 to play before halftime. Myers to Voss. Voss for three. It's good. Jacob Voss answers with his second three of the ball game. It's 29-19, Lena Winslow. And they're going to turn the ball over. Dodd has it. Tries to force a shot up, leaves it short, as he hits the floor. Lena Winslow basketball, 2:58 to play in the half. Mann has the ball swatted around. It's out of bounds to Fulton. Yet another turnover by the Lee Win Panthers. So the Panthers giving the Steamers numerous opportunities to cut that deficit down even further. But they have not answered the call. Left side, Norman. Back out, Voss. Near side to Myers. Tries to get it down to Lou. It's intercepted, stolen away. Here come the Panthers with the ball. 2.5 to play. And we're going to get a reach-in foul on the Steamers. D'Angelo Dodd commits his second foul. Panthers will inbounds under their basket, leading 29-19, 2:31 to play before halftime. Jace Bielenberg in the game for the Steamers. D'Angelo Dodd will come out. Again, the Panthers inbounds under their basket. Get it down low. Here's a shot. White leaves it short. Steamers with a basketball. Myers. Bounce pass to Norman. Back to Myers near side. In the corner to Bielenberg. Drives in. Fingertip roll, no. And the rebound comes off to Lena Winslow. 2 minutes to play in the half, and the Panthers up 10. Kearns out front. Swings it on the near side to White. Back out, 3 ball on the way, no good. Rebound Mann, count it, he's fouled. And we'll have a shot at a 3-point play. As Miles Mann gets the basket. Draws the foul against Bielenberg, his first. And in the game now for the Steamers. Is Ben Hausengay. Free throw by Mann is no good. Rebound landed Lou. So Steamers with a basketball down 31-19. Myers with the ball. Gives it off to Voss. 3 on the way. It's off the mark as it'll go out of bounds to Lena Winslow. So the Panthers basketball, 1:35 left in the half, 31-19. Lena Winslow with the lead. They've led from the start, led by as many as 15. Kearns, he traveled. Kobe Kearns, little hesitation before deciding to drive to the basket. Called for the travel. Turnover gives it back to the Steamers with 1:24 left in the half. Jacob Voss with the basketball. To Landon Liu. Cross court, Tate Norman. Back it goes to Myers. Now to Voss. Voss with the ball to Myers. Near side to Norman. Norman with the basketball. Back to Landon Liu. Liu to Myers. 55 seconds to play in the half. Norman has his shot blocked. Steamers now turn it over. So Lena Winslow with the basketball and a 12-point lead. Kearns into Mann. Mann in traffic, floats it up and in. Big first half for Miles Mann, 33-19. A 4-0 run by the Panthers, and they extend the lead to 14. 28 seconds to play in the half. Fulton basketball, Myers, left side to Lou. Lou has it, top of the key to Norman. Near side, Voss for 3. That one's blocked. And the ball's going to go out of bounds to Fulton. So the Steamers will inbounds under their basket. 15.3 to play in the half. And Fulton trailing by 14. Lou with the basketball. On the near side, Jacob Voss, 10 seconds to play in the half. Norman driving, cut up for the baseline, gives it to Voss. Nice pass underneath. Hausengay missed the shot. gets his own rebound, goes up, and we're going to have a jump ball. So we'll get a jump ball, alternate possession to the Panthers. And that is the half. So we have reached halftime here. From Stan Borgman Court, our score. It's the Lena Winslow Panthers 33 and the Fulton Steamers 19. 33-19. The Lee Win Panthers with the lead on the Fulton Steamers here at halftime. So the Fulton Steamers into the locker room at halftime, trailing the Lee Win Panthers 33-19. 33-19 in favor of Lena Winslow here at halftime. We're going to step aside for this extended halftime timeout. We come back, we'll recap the first half for you. Take a look at the leading scorers and set the stage for quarter number 3 of basketball here from Fulton High School, where the Lee Win Panthers lead the Fulton Steamers here at the half by the score of 33-19. 33-19 lead for Lena Winslow here at halftime. We'll come back after this timeout.
We've got a saying around here that says we're just regular people helping regular people. And I think it's more than a saying. I think when you walk through the door, you realize that.
We believe in being good stewards of what has been entrusted to us, and that includes people trusting us to manage their money that they work their whole life to achieve, and that's their nest that they're going to retire on.
You're going to feel like you're part of a family. We're going to talk to you like a normal person. We're going to explain things, educate you, and just really welcome you in with open arms. It's a very simple phone call to make that could really change your future.
walk in the morning to the time I go home at night, I'm helping people. And they're doing things that made me nervous the first time and even the second time, and that is buying or financing a home. It makes me happy to be able to help them be more comfortable in that process. And that's generally the case. By the time we get to closing, everybody's pretty comfortable with the situation and the financing options they have.
We've got a saying around here that says we're just regular people helping regular people. And I think it's more than a saying. I think when you walk through the door, you realize that.
We believe in being good stewards of what has been entrusted to us, and that includes people trusting us to manage their money that they work their whole life to achieve, and that's their nest that they're going to retire on.
You're going to feel like you're part of a family. We're going to talk to you like a normal person. We're going to explain things, educate you, and just really welcome you in with open arms. It's a very simple phone call to make that could really change your future.
I walk in the morning to the time I go home at night, I'm helping people. And they're doing things that made me nervous the first time and even the second time, and that is buying or financing a home. It makes me happy to be able to help them be more comfortable in that process. And that's generally the case. By the time we get to closing, everybody's pretty comfortable with the situation and the financing options they have.
Robert Bertram back here at Stan Borgman Court at halftime. And the Lee Win Panthers leading the Fulton Steamers 33-19. Lena Winslow, if you're just joining us, raced out to a 21-9 lead at the end of the first quarter, with the Panthers outscoring the Steamers 12-10 in the second quarter to lead it 33-19 here at halftime. Scoring in the first half for the Steamers, no players in double figures. They're led by Jacob Voss. He has an 8-point first half, including 2 3-point baskets. 4 points for D'Angelo Dodd, 3 points for Tate Norman, that on a 3-point basket. 2 points for Landon Liu, and 2 points as well for Braden Myers. For the Lee Win Panthers, they have 2 players in double figures here at halftime. 12 points for Kobe Kearns on 4 3-point baskets. 11 points for Miles Mann. 7 points for Brady White, including a 3. And 3 points for Luke Madigan, that on a 3-point basket. The Panthers knocked in 6 3-point baskets in the first half. The Steamers with 3 3-point baskets. Unofficially in that first half, the Panthers red hot, shooting from the floor 12 out of 18, 67%. 3 out of 4 from the free throw line, 75%. And 15 turnovers in the first half for the Lee Win Panthers. For the Fulton Steamers, unofficially in that first half, the Steamers shooting 8 for 30. For 27%, they have yet to attempt a free throw, and the Steamers with 11 turnovers in the first half. So Fulton trailing 33-19 as we get the third quarter underway here from Stan Borgman Court. Again in this series, Lena Winslow's won 2 of the last 3 meetings with the Steamers, including last year's game at Lena, 56-39. So Fulton basketball as we start the third quarter. Owen Van Zuten with the basketball. Swings it near side to Braden Myers. Myers bounce pass Van Zuten, deep 3, right side, got it. 3-point basket for Owen Van Zuten, his first points of the ball game. His 20th made 3-point basket on the season. 33-22. A 30-second timeout called for by Mark Blakely, the head coach of Lena Winslow, following that Steamer 3. We'll keep it right here. Our next telecast will be coming up on Monday night, January 12th, as the Fulton Steamer girls look to get back on the winning track as they play host to the Comanche Storm. And we'll have that game for you coming up on Monday night, January 12th, right here from Stan Borgman Court. Lena Winslow basketball following the timeout. Miles Mann with the ball, and it's going to go out of bounds. Turnover on Lena Winslow. Fulton with the basketball. Chance to get closer, down 11. Right side, Dodd in the corner. To Voss, and the ball's thrown away. Lena Winslow with the basketball. Kearns on the near side. He's knocked in 4 threes tonight. 4 of the Panthers' 6 3-point baskets. Right side, Kearns has it back between the circles. Picked up by Voss. Left side on the wing, Brady White. White forces it down low. Shot good off the glass by Aiden Wild. His first basket of the ball game makes it 35-22 Panthers. Steamers with the ball. Van Zuden to Dodd. Dodd has it. Drives, stops, pops, shot. Down the cylinder, pop back out. No good. Rebound Panthers. They're off and running, and they're going to throw it away. Turnover, Lena Winslow. Fulton basketball, length of the floor to go. Again, the Panthers coming in at 7-3 on the season. The Steamers just 5-10. Owen Van Zuden with the ball. In trouble, and it's tapped into the backcourt. Dodd has it. Jacob Voss, right side for Myers, goes astray. Another Fulton turnover. Lena Winslow basketball. 6 minutes to play here in the third quarter. And the Panthers leading 35-22. Kearns gives it off to Mann. Miles Mann with the basketball. Weaves through traffic. Down low on the baseline. Spinning. Shot is no good, but a foul on Landon Liu. As Aiden Wild tried to take it up for the basket and draws the foul on Liu, his second. Aiden Wild, the senior at the line, shoots 2 for the Panthers. First free throw's up, no good, out the back of the iron. Lena Winslow, by the way, will be back here at Stan Borgman Court on Saturday, January 24th, as they'll be one of the teams competing in the Eric Ottens shootout. So make sure you mark your calendar for Saturday, January 24th. Second free throw, no good as well. Wild missed a pair, but the rebound right back and stole it away. Steamers come up with a steal. 2-on-1 break, layup good. Owen Van Zuden lays it in with a left hand. Van Zuden with 5. 35-24. So this is one of the stronger fields of the Eric Ottens shootout this year. So if you're a basketball junkie, this is a place to be 2 weeks from today. Foul on Owen Van Zuden is third. As there's going to be some powerhouse basketball here on the 24th, as the Eric Ottens shootout will take place. We'll have all the games for you if you can't make it. Kearns out front now to Madigan. Back to Kearns left side. 5:13 to play here in the third quarter, 35-24. Lena Winslow. Kearns far side. Driving, cut off of the corner. Back out front now to Mann. To Kearns left wing. Down low, they give it to Wild, and that's going to be an offensive foul. As Voss sacrifices the body, takes the charge. Aiden Wild picks up foul number 3. First team foul in the quarter. Fulton basketball. Let's see if they can take advantage of it. Down 11. Get the deficit under double digits. Near side, D'Angelo Dodd for 3. It's up, no good, off the mark. Rebound comes off to the Panthers. Lena Winslow basketball, 4.5 to go, third quarter. Panthers up 11. Mann, left side to Kearns. Kearns drives to the basket, floats it up, no good, he's fouled. And we'll have a couple free throws coming. Kobe Kearns will be at the line. Foul on Owen Van Zuden, that's his 4th. He's going to have to come out of the ball game as Tate Norman free throw no good by Kearns. He'll have one more. Correction on that. They said the foul is on D'Angelo Dodd. That's his third. And so Owen Van Zuden will still come out, but he'll have 3 fouls instead of 4. As Tate Norman in to replace Van Zuden. Second free throw by Kearns is good. Hits 1 of 2, 36-24 in favor of Lena Winslow. 4:14 to play here in the third quarter. Jacob Voss, left side, Norman for 3. It's up, no good. Lou with a big rebound. Dodd, near side to Myers. Myers drives the lane, and he's going to be fouled on the drive. Foul going to be whistled on Kobe Kearns, his first. Steamers will inbounds under their basket. 3:56 to play here in the third quarter, and the Steamers down 12. Lob out front to Landon Liu. He squares for 3. It's short of the mark. Rebound tracked down by Mann. Near side, Madigan. Back to Kearns. Kearns shot, no good. Rebound up, in, count it. And the foul on the Steamers. Foul on Landon Liu. That'll be his third. Free throw is up and good. A 3-point play the old-fashioned way for the Panthers. And they lead it now 39-24, matching their biggest lead at 15. Here's Voss in traffic. Wheels and deals and gets it to go down. 39-26. As the Steamers use a 30-second timeout, we'll keep it right here. 39-26 in favor of Lena Winslow. 39-26, Lena Winslow with a lead. As Fulton uses the timeout, down 13. Again, the earlier games today, the freshman game going to Lena Winslow, 45-34. And the Panthers also winning the JV game over Fulton, 64-32. So the basketball belongs to Lena Winslow. Length of the floor to go for the Panthers following the Steamer timeout. Miles Mann to trigger the ball in. In the corner, Madigan gives it up. Cooper Knopp. Mann has it now. Left side, Kearns for 3. It's up, no good. Rebound inside, up and good. Cooper Knopp, he has 5 off the bench. 41-26, lead back to 15 for the Panthers, matching their biggest lead of the ball game. And then we'll get traveling on the Steamers, and they'll turn it back over to the Panthers. Owen Van Zuden in for the Steamers. Tate Norman comes out. 2:59 to play third quarter, 41-26, Lena Winslow. With the basketball is Lessman. To Kearns. Kearns cut off free throw line. Near side, Lessman. Lessman stops at the elbow, back out front. Knopp. Left side on the wing, Madigan. Madigan with the ball. Gives it off to Wild, near side to Kearns. Kearns gets a pick, drives, floats the shot up, good. Kobe Kearns with a basket, he has 15. 43-26, Lena Winslow's biggest lead of the ball game right now. 2:20 to play, third quarter. And we're going to get a blocking foul. Braden Myers trying to drive, draws the foul. That'll be on Lessman, his fourth. Kane Albright comes in. Lessman has to have a seat on the bench, picking up his fourth foul. So the Steamers will inbounds out of their basket. 2:18 to play third quarter. They're down 17 to the Lee Win Panthers. Voss to Lou, right side to Dodd. Dodd driving, gives it off, and they're going to throw it away. Off the hands of the Steamers. Panthers have it on the Fulton turnover. Kearns in the backcourt will bring it across the timeline. Minute 55 to play here in the third quarter. Lee win by 17. Their biggest advantage. And we're going to get a blocking foul on Braden Myers. That'll be Braden's first foul. Basketball belongs to the Panthers. Still, nope, that is the fifth team foul, so 2 free throws coming up for Lena Winslow. Kobe Kearns will be at the line shooting 2. Kearns 1 for 2 from the stripe tonight. On the season, a 58% free throw shooter. And he'll miss the first of 2. Bielenberg in for the Steamers. Myers will come out. Minute 48 to play here in the third quarter. And it's a 17-point Lena Winslow lead. Second free throw by Kearns is good. He hits 1 out of 2. 44-26. Lee win by 18. Here's Voss. No good. Jacobs going to be fouled. And will be at the free throw line shooting 2. Foul going to be whistled on Luke Madigan, his first. And again, Jacob Voss at the stripe. And for the first time tonight, the Steamers are shooting free throws. Jacob Voss at the line, 65% on the season, and he misses the first one. Leaves it short off the front of the rim. He'll have one more coming here. So Madigan comes out for Lee Win, replaced by Brady White. Jacob Voss, second free throw. This one nothing but net. Voss hits 1 out of 2, has 11 on the night. 44-27, Lee Win. Ball slapped out of bounds. Good defense by Landon Liu. Couldn't come up with it, though. Still remains Panther basketball. They'll inbounds in front of the scorers table with a minute 32 left here in the third quarter. And the Panthers up 17. Kobe Kearns with the basketball. Kearns, left side, Albright to Mann. Near side to Kearns. Kearns with the ball, stops, gives it up. Shot up, good, offensive foul. Wave off the basket by Aiden Wild. As they call the offensive foul, that'll be his fourth personal foul on Aiden Wild. And the fourth team, that is the fifth team foul, but it will be ball possession since it's offensive foul. It's ball possession Steamers. A minute 13 to play here in the third quarter. Fulton down 17. Van Zuden right side to Voss. Back to Van Zuden. Owen brings it on the near side to D'Angelo Dodd. Down low for Landon Liu. Knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Panthers. As the Steamers will inbounds in front of their bench with 56.5 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Owen Van Zuden. Near side, D'Angelo Dodd. Back to Van Zuden. Right side to Bielenberg. Jace with the basketball. Shot is up. No good. Too strong off the glass. Rebound comes off to the Panthers. 35 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Down low, Mann on the baseline. Kicks it out front to Madigan. Near side, swings it to Albright. 18 seconds to play in the quarter. as Lee Wynn looks to work for the final shot. And the ball stolen away. Steamers come up with a steal. Here's a layup, good by Jacob Voss. 44-29. And they're going to get a foul on Jace Bielenberg. That'll be his second. And 2 shots coming up for the Panthers. Kobe Kearns with 0.2 of a second remaining here in the third quarter. Kearns will be shooting 2. 2 out of 4 from the line tonight. First one no good. He'll have one more. Well, if he's on pace, he's shooting 50%. That means he should hit this one. Free throw is up. It is good. And that's the quarter. So after 3 here from Stan Borgman Court, our score. It's the Lee Wynn Panthers 45, the Fulton Steamers 29. We'll come back with a fourth quarter after this timeout.
walk in the morning to the time I go home at night, I'm helping people. And they're doing things that made me nervous the first time and even the second time, and that is buying or financing a home. It makes me happy to be able to help them be more comfortable in that process. And that's
all right, welcome back to Stan Borgman Court in that third quarter. Panthers outscored the Steamers 12-10. They lead it 45-29 as we start quarter number 4 basketball action. Lee Wynn with a basketball starting the fourth quarter. Near side, Madigan. Knopp to man. Left side, Lessman. Back to Knopp. Near side, White. Hands it off to man. Swings it left side to Madigan. 7.5 to play. Lee Wynn by 16. Now the ball loose on the floor. Panthers get it back. Lessman on the near side. Gives it off to Madigan. Back to Lessman. Looks like Panthers going to work a little clock here. Man, left side, Madigan. Nothing there. Back out front. Near side, Lessman. Lessman picks up the dribble. Needs some help. And it's going to be stolen away. Norman comes up with a pick. Left side, Myers. Drives to the basket. Floats it up. No good. Myers wanted a foul. Nothing called. We'll head the other direction. 6:40 to go. And the Panthers leading 45-29. Knopp hands it off to Madigan. Madigan with the ball. Back to Knopp near side to Madigan. Out front, Lessman. Left side on the wing to White. White stops free throw line. Back to Man. Man drives to the basket. Shot short. Rebound comes off to the Steamers. 6 minutes to play in the ball game. Fulton down by 16. Lou, baseline jumper. It's up, no good, off the back of the iron. Rebound comes off to Lee Wynn. Panthers with a basketball and the 16-point lead. And we're going to get a timeout, Lena Winslow. Just a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. Again, stay tuned. Our next telecast coming up on Monday night, January 12th. It'll be the Fulton Steamer girls looking to get back on the winning side as they play host to the Comanche Storm. And then on January 16th, we'll see the Fulton Steamer boys here as they'll play host to Polo in an NUIC Southern Division matchup here from Stan Borgman Court. And again, mark your calendar, 2 weeks from tonight, January 24th. It'll be a full day of basketball here at the Eric Ottens Shootout. Lena Winslow, one of the teams competing in that shootout. And that's traveling on the Panthers. In fact, it's probably one of the stronger fields that they've had in the Eric Otten shootout. And that'll be 2 weeks from today. One admission price, and you can sit and watch basketball all day from 9 o'clock in the morning to 9 o'clock at night. Shot for three by Myers, up no good. And the rebound comes off to Lena Winslow. 5:25 to play here in the fourth quarter. Been stuck on this 45-29 score. Lob underneath. Shot up good off the glass by Aiden Wild. Wild with four. 47-29. Back to that biggest lead at 18 for the Panthers. And the Steamers will use a full timeout, and we'll take one as well. 5:05 to go. It's all Lena Winslow, 47-29. Back to Stan Borgman Court after this timeout.
We've got a saying around here that says we're just regular people helping regular people. And I think it's more than a saying. I think when you walk through the door, you realize that.
We believe in being good stewards of what has been entrusted to us, and that includes people trusting us to manage their money that they work their whole life to achieve, and that's their nest that they're going to retire on.
You're going to feel like you're part of a family. We're going to talk to you like a normal person. We're going to explain things, educate you, and just really welcome you in with open arms. It's a very simple phone call to make.
Robert Bertram back here, Stan Borgman Court, 5:05 to play. Lena Winslow 47, Fulton 29. And the Steamers are going to throw the ball away. And then it's out of bounds off of Fulton. So the Panthers will inbounds under their basket, 4:58 to play. Again, Lena Winslow, senior-dominated team. They come in at 7-3, winners in 4 of their last 6. Steamers come in at 5-10. They've dropped 4 of their last 6. Man with the ball out front, left side to Kearns. Down low on the block, shot good off the glass by Luke Madigan. He has 5. And it's a 20-point lead for Lena Winslow, their biggest advantage of the ball game. 4.5 to play. Landon Liu, right side, shot up, no good. And it's going to go out of bounds to Fulton. So they'll inbounds in their offensive zone in front of the bench, down by 20. 4:23 to play. Voss to Liu. Liu in traffic, floats it up short. Rebound, Lena Winslow. Rough night for Landon Liu and company. So we're halfway home. Lena Winslow with a 20-point lead. Madigan out front, man, and he's going to be held and fouled by D'Angelo Dodd. That'll be 4 on the freshman D'Angelo Dodd. Benhausen Gay, Tate Norman in, Lou comes out, Myers comes out. So we're halfway home, and Lena Winslow leads by 20. Wild with the ball, back to Mann. He just tucks it under his left arm, now puts it on the floor, gives it to Kearns. Picked up by Norman. Kearns with the ball. Left side on the wing to White. Back to Kearns, near side to Mann. Steamers back at his zone right now. Near side, Madigan. Off it goes to Wild. Back to Kearns to Wild. Wild with the ball. Gives it off to Madigan. Now to White. Left side to Kearns. 3:19 to play. 20-point lead. So Panthers take the air out of the basketball. They work the clock. Kearns in the corner. Tries to get it underneath, and the Panthers throw it away. Fulton basketball, length of the floor to go, down 20. 3:06 to play. Owen Van Zuden with the basketball, right side, D'Angelo Dodd. Dodd with it back to Voss. Stops at the free throw line, tries to get it inside and threw it away. Right into the hands of the Panthers. So Lena Winslow with the ball, 2:46 to go. Lessman. Off it goes to Wild. To Kearns, to Wild in the corner. Back to Kearns. Lessman. Still dribbling the ball on the near side. Lessman. Bounce pass to Wild. Wild with it back to Lessman. 2:26 to play. Lessman draws a double team. Gives it in the corner to Mann. Mann in the paint. Scoops it up. It's no good. Rebound Fulton. Steamers with the basketball. Voss to Van Zuden. Out on the wing, Norman. Norman drives, has his shot blocked. And we'll head the other direction. Lee win ball, Wild out front to Lessman, 1:58 to play. And the Panthers lead is 20. Lessman with the ball. Near side to Brady White. White. Far side to Lessman. Bounce pass on the wing to Kearns. Back to Lessman, to Kearns. Lobs it inside. Shot laid up too strong by Mann. Rebound no good, but he's fouled. And should have a couple of free throws coming up. Foul on D'Angelo Dodd, and he is fouled out of the ball game. As Dodd will foul out, scoring 4 points tonight for the Steamers. As the freshman becomes the first casualty of the night. And we'll have to have a seat on the bench. Griffey Mangelson, 6'1" junior in the game for the Steamers. Landon Dykstra, 6'6" junior. Caden Voss, 6 foot junior in the game as well for the Steamers. As head coach R.J. Coffey goes to the bench. And now Mark Blakely will go to the bench as well for the Lee Win Panthers. So Miles Mann at the free throw line shoots 2. 1 for 2 from the line tonight. This one is good. He'll have one more. Mann will have one more free throw coming with 1:32 to play. This one is up, but also good. As Miles Mann hits a pair of free throws, makes it 51-29, Lena Winslow. Fulton with the basketball, 1:25 to go. Trailing 51-29, and the Steamers throw it away. Fulton has not scored in this quarter. A minute 20 to play. 51-29, Lena Winslow. The Panthers near side with the ball. Gakey. Out front, Dunker. Gannon Dunker. Yes, he is of the infamous or famous, whichever way you want to look at, Dunkers from Lena Winslow. Known for their football. Of course, Jennings Dunker, part of that offensive line for Iowa that won the Moore Award. Here's a shot up, no good by Gannon Dunker. And Fulton with the basketball. Norman, baseline jumpers up, no good. 14 seconds to play. Lee Wynn with the basketball. Gilbertson out front now with it is Albright. Throws it near side, Gakey, and that is the ball game. So the Lee Wynn Panthers have defeated the Fulton Steamers in this cross-division matchup in the Northwest Upstate Illini Conference. Final score tonight from Stan Borgman Court. It's the Lee Wynn Panthers 51 and the Fulton Steamers 29. 51-29. Lena Winslow defeats the Fulton Steamers as the Panthers improve to 8-3 on the season. Fulton with a loss drops to 5-11. So again, the final here tonight, Lena Winslow downing Fulton 51-29. We'll step aside for this extended timeout. When we come back, we'll recap the game for you, have a look at the leading scorers, and have a chat with head coach R.J. Coffey of the Fulton Steamers. All that coming up next. But first, we'll take this extended timeout.
We've got a saying around here that says we're just regular people helping regular people. And I think it's more than a saying. I think when you walk through the door, you realize that.
We believe in being good stewards of what has been entrusted to us, and that includes people trusting us to manage their money that they work their whole life to achieve, and that's their nest that they're going to retire on.
You're going to feel like you're part of a family. We are going to talk to you like a normal person. We're going to explain things, educate you, and just really welcome you in with open arms. It's a very simple phone call to make that could really change your future.
Walk in the morning to the time I go home at night, I'm helping people, and they're doing things that made me nervous the first time and even the second time, and that is buying or financing a home. It makes me happy to be able to help them be more comfortable in that process, And that's generally the case. By the time we get to closing, everybody's pretty comfortable with the situation and the financing options they have.
We've got a saying around here that says we're just regular people helping regular people. And I think it's more than a saying. I think when you walk through the door, you realize that.
We believe in being good stewards of what has been entrusted to us, and that includes people trusting us to manage their money that they work their whole life to achieve, and that's their nest that they're going to retire on.
You're going to feel like you're part of a family. We're going to talk to you like a normal person. We're going to explain things, educate you, and just really welcome you in with open arms. It's a very simple phone call to make that could really change your future.
Walk in the morning to the time I go home at night, I'm helping people, and they're doing things that made me nervous the first time and even the second time, and that is buying or financing a home. It makes me happy to be able to help them be more comfortable in that process, and that's generally the case. By the time we get to closing, everybody's pretty comfortable with the situation and the financing options they have.
We've got a saying around here that says we're just regular people helping regular people. And I think it's more than a saying. I think when you walk through the door, you realize that.
We believe in being good stewards of what has been entrusted to us, and that includes people trusting us to manage their money that they work their whole life to achieve, and that's their nest that they're going to retire on.
You're going to feel like you're part of a family. We're going to talk to you like a normal person. We're going to explain things, educate you, and just really welcome you in with open arms. It's a very simple phone call to make that could really change your future.
From the moment I walk in the morning to the time I go home at night, I'm helping people, and they're doing things that made me nervous the first time and even the second time, and that is buying or financing a home. It makes me happy to be able to help them be more comfortable in that process, and that's generally the case. By the time we get to closing, everybody's pretty comfortable with the situation and the financing options they have.
All right, welcome back to Stan Borgman Court, where the Fulton Steamers fall to the visiting Lee Win Panthers tonight by the final score of 51-29. Steamers trailed 21-9 at the end of the first quarter. Panthers raced out to that big lead and extended it to 33-19 at halftime. They outscored the Steamers 12-10 in the third quarter to lead 45-29. And then in that fourth quarter, the Panthers shut the Steamers out 6-0 to win it 51-29. With the win, the Panthers now 8-3 on the season. The Steamers with the loss dropped to 5-11. Taking a look at the leading scorers for the Steamers, one player in double figures, that's Jacob Voss, as the senior finishes with 13 points tonight, 8 of those coming in the first half, including a couple threes. 5 points for Owen Van Zuden, including a 3-point basket. 4 points for D'Angelo Dodd. 3 points for Tate Norman, that on a 3-point basket. 2 points for Braden Myers, and 2 for Landon Liu. For the Panthers, 2 players in double figures. Leading the way was Kobe Kearns. He's finished with 17 points, 12 of those coming in the first half, including 4 3-point baskets. 13 points for Miles Mann, 11 of those coming in the first half. 7 points for Brady White, all in the first half. 5 points for Luke Madigan, including a 3-point basket. 5 points off the bench for Cooper Knupp. And 4 points for Aiden Wild to round out the scoring for the Lee Win Panthers. As the Panthers make it a complete sweep here tonight, as Lena Winslow wins the freshman game over Fulton 45-34. They take the JV contest as well, 64-32, and the varsity contest 51-34. to 29 to make it a 3-game sweep here of the Fulton Steamers this evening. And joining us, head coach R.J. Coffey. And, Coach, ran into buzzsaw here tonight in the Lee Win Panthers.
Yeah, they played well tonight. We struggled offensively. It was a tough go on the offensive side all night. We've really struggled to be able to create easy shots as a team. Not just one individual.
Right.
Just as a team, we don't create enough easy shots. We don't get the ball inside enough. Whether it's cut and dribble, drive in, and then obviously just the big problem tonight was the turnovers. We didn't take care of the ball, and not only do we not get easy shots, we didn't get enough shots. And
Right.
It's pretty simple.
Right.
When you put 29 points on the board, those things kind of stick out. So defensively, I was pretty happy. I thought we made some major adjustments. We made some fundamental changes to kind of how we do things. And I actually saw positives on that side. So that's a good thing we can take away. But we got to find a way to score points.
Yeah, that was one thing. Miles Mann had 11 points in the first half. Kobe Kearns had 12 in the first half, and you held them between the two of them to 7 points in the entire second half. So, that, like you said, defense really played well, adjusted in that second half.
Yeah, our pressure's been better here as of late. We've been able to kind of get up and guard guys full court, and we caused a couple turnovers, which was nice. And then even in the half court, I thought we did a better job of helping each other, playing as a group, protecting the paint a little bit. They got hot. They don't typically shoot the ball real well, and they came out and got real hot in that first quarter, so that hurt. But, our guys adjusted, and then I thought defensively were pretty good the rest of the way.
All right. Well, with this one behind you now, you got a couple conference games coming up next week, Amboy and Polo.
Yeah, it's a quick turnaround, man. Just Monday, continue to make progress where we did on the defensive end, and then offensively, we got to be better. We got to create easier shots. We got to get to the rim. We got to get to the free throw line, things that we really struggle with. So work in progress.
Still looking for that consistency.
That's right.
Yep. Still a lot of basketball to go yet.
For sure.
So I know you regroup the troops and go out and get a couple of wins next week.
That's all we can do. Yep, it's got to start Monday, one at a time. Go, hopefully, go on the road, play well, and get one at Amboy.
All right, Coach, we'll let you go. Thanks a lot. We'll see you next week. Head coach R.J. Coffey of the Fulton Steamers, they fall tonight to the Lee Win Panthers here at Stan Borgman Court, 51-29, dropping to 5-11 on the season. The Panthers improved to 8-3. Again, Fulton boys in action on Monday. They'll play at Amboy, and then next Friday they'll be here hosting Polo, and that'll be our next Steamer Boys telecast. Will be next Friday, the 16th of January, when they host Polo. Our next girls telecast coming up this Monday night, January 12th. They'll play host to the Comanche Storm here at Stan Borgman Court, and we'll have that girls matchup for you coming up on Monday night. Thanks for tuning into our telecast tonight. Thanks to those behind the scenes. Great engineering work this evening. Sorry we couldn't bring you better news here from Stan Borgman Court, but enjoy the rest of the weekend if you can. Go Pack. And until Monday night, Robert Bertram saying so long from Stan Borgman Court here at Fulton High School.